What's your new show? What's the name of it again?
I don't have a new show.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Peak. All right, that's talking. What's going? I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Working on it.
All right. Okay.
I'll be able to answer that question soon.
Okay. Well, okay, we'll talk about it. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your man Chuck Creekmer here. AllHipHop.com. We are Rock the Bells with Kenan. What's up, man?
What's up? You got to keep all of that pre-roll in there. You know that, right? That's the real. That's what people want to see. Yeah.
The pre-roll about the show? Well, let's talk about it, man. First of all, I want to say I enjoyed the show. I love the show. I watched it on Peacock and on TV. Now, what's the status?
I mean, it's done, you know, so unfortunately, like, we're on to the next idea and stuff like that, but It was a good run. It's a good 2 seasons. It's out there for forever, you know what I mean? Like,
you don't think there's any chance of bringing it back maybe on a streaming service or anything?
nah, it doesn't make business sense like that, I was told, so, you know what I mean? Like,
I hate when I hear stuff like that. Well, I found
no business, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I found it to be very entertaining. Now, I have to admit, man, I chased you down because you are one of my favorite entertainers, and I loved you on Saturday Night Live, and I think you're incredible. And I'm not just saying that; I mean that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So, before I get into my fandom, I want to ask you, what brings you to Rock the Bells?
Say that one more time.
What brings you? I mean, obviously you're a hip hop fan, but I mean, Rock the Bells. It's an experience. We're really.
Oh yeah. LL was my brother. You know what I'm saying? So like, we've been getting a lot more, you know, closer in contact lately because I think he's got a couple of ideas for shows or something like that or whatever. So like now that I like have his like camp contact, you know what I'm saying? Like you never really want to ask when you be seeing people in passing all the time. It's always just like, I see you, you know, love is love, blah blah blah. But you know now I been contacting him or whatever. So he brought us out. Like thank God, you know what I'm saying? Because it's nice and hot. We can still find the shade. It's a blessing to be back here.
Yo, man, you seem like such a humble dude. I watched you take pictures with everybody, shaking hands. We're in a crazy situation health-wise. But you've also been able to maintain this long career in, you know, pretty much the most savage industry in the world. Do you have any sort of secret to success or, like, keys to life almost?
I mean, that humility is probably a large part of it, you know what I mean, and staying professional. You know, I think that reverberates from job to job, you know. People always ask, you know, how you was on your last job, you know what I'm saying? So if you get a long enough track record of doing good, it might just help you over the hump when maybe your audition performance wasn't the greatest or something like, you know what I mean? And you're just like, I would much rather just work with him, you know, even though he might not have it nailed down just yet, like we'll maybe get there, like that kind of attitude, you know, that helps when you least expect it type shit. So just, you know, treating people how they need to be treated and getting the job done and being good at what I do, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's important too.
No, I'm sitting here smiling. Yo, Steve Harvey. Who has anybody gotten mad at you? Like I'm just thinking of Steve Harvey right now. I love Steve Harvey, by the way.
I love him too.
Who's gotten mad at you?
Steve got. You know, it's older brother mad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
right.
but Steve is a real one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He comes from like real street shit. So anytime you start talking about a person, you know, especially like forget about his like real life coming up through the comic lane that he came up with. When people start jonesing, he wants to joan right back, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to have to just sit there and take it just because, you know, I work for SNL or whatever.
Right.
So he was always making little comments like, watch yourself or whatever. But, you know, it's all love because I've known him since we did his show back in the day or whatever. So it just so happened he became such a household name with them game shows that it allowed me to do it on the show. That's what happens when you're on the radar like that. It's up for grabs.
Right. Last question, and this is something All Hip Hop asks everybody we interview. What is your top 5 dead or alive rappers?
Yeah, I mean, I still give it to Rakim. I think I put Outkast together as one.
Okay.
Let's see, DMX, Snoop, that's 4. And the last one, man, that's Bust. I just saw my brother Buster. Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's a great top 5, and it wasn't all the the standard top 5. Any last words for people? I appreciate your time, by the way, too.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? All the love in the world. You know, we getting this start next week, and it's all due to the love and support, and the love I give back through performance. Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible! Congratulations,
man. Thank you, man.
That's well deserved.
I couldn't do it by myself, so as much as y'all love me, the love is coming right back to you, like from the heart, bro.
Can you give us a little nugget about how that feels, though? That's massive.
It's hard to put into words, you know, because I feel like I'm still young, and that's one of them things that it seems like they give to you, like after you've, you know, pretty much done your whole shit. Basically, it's like, all right, this is the icing on the cake or whatever. So, you know, it's just another blessing. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's gonna be crazy to like walk past that shit and see my name like in the concrete, like next to all these other like legends and stuff like that. I don't know, I might get the big head, you know what I'm saying? Once I see it, it might be time to start flexing.
Man, yo, I appreciate you, and thank you for being so humble, man. Appreciate you. Salute.